Happy Monday. Yeah, long time no see. I'm glad to be back after a few weeks without any interviews, and I just went back to France for personal reasons, and I am so glad I got to interview this French artist. As I said, I had no idea he was from my hometown in the south of France, because his work has nothing to envy to, you know, famous American people in the industry. He has international clients, so I just had no idea. But I'm glad he gave me some of his time. He was very generous, and just he got to let me know about his education background and his trajectory so far. In France, we have really good animation film schools, but also, of course, art schools. But he went to a place called Emile Cohl school in Lyon. And it's not like the Beaux Arts or anything like that. It's a bit more open to technical design, video game design, comic book design. So there are different things you can do. But when he was still in school, he got scouted by Delcourt, one of the most prestigious comic book, bande dessinée publishing house in France. And hold on to your seat. He worked for 8 years on a series called La Licorne. He got paired with a scenario writer called Mathieu Gabella. They worked on that for 8 years. He was young. He spent like such a slice of life working on this. It takes place during the Renaissance. Absolutely gorgeous, and I can't believe how young he was when he was working on that. But of course, after many years, he wanted to experiment with other things. So he started to work on commissions and also other projects. He did a really cool illustration series for a role-playing game around Batman with Monolith board games that looks fantastic. Recently, he worked for DC Comics in France. And it's called Batman Escape. It's like an immersive experiential project. It's still out there in Paris if you have a chance to check it out. And he did like the main imagery for that. It's really cool. But I think what I love the most about his work is the mix between classic art and more contemporary references. You can see some Alphonse Mucha and many other artists, but also clearly inspired by American comic book designers. So I like this contrast. I'm a huge fan of how sharp his designs are. So many angles and folds, but it remains very organic and elegant. I'm a huge fan of that. But in the end, it's really how Anthony illustrates women. He represents women the way we want to see ourselves. And that's a superpower, Anthony. Stay tuned for the interview, link in bio, YouTube, everywhere. He's just amazing. Thank you.